Hey everyone, I'm Tzompanakis. Welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a great sweet potato casserole with a streusel topping so you can impress your friends and family this holiday season. First, let's talk sweet potatoes. We get a lot of questions. What's the difference between a sweet potato and a yam? Well, in the United States, they're exactly the same thing. We refer to these up north, where I'm from, as yams. Down south, they're called sweet potatoes. You notice yams are a little bit bigger in size. Sweet potatoes are a little bit smaller depending on the time of the year, but they actually taste and eat the same. I take 12 medium-sized sweet potatoes, lightly rinse them, place them on a foil-lined sheet pan, and place them in a 350-degree oven for about 1 hour until soft. Once we've cooked our sweet potatoes, we're gonna allow them to sit out at room temperature for about an hour, till they're cool enough to touch. Now we'll begin to peel our sweet potatoes. We'll gently remove the skin from the outside, being careful not to discard too much of the meat, and place them in a mixing bowl. The next step is we're gonna lightly smash our potatoes. I use my hands, but you can use a whisk or a spatula at home if that's easier. After this, we're gonna prepare our mix. I'm gonna combine my eggs, brown sugar, lightly whisk. When you mix air into eggs, it gives us a nice fluffy texture in the casserole. Then I'm gonna add my milk, melted butter, salt, vanilla, and cinnamon. I'm going to gently combine those ingredients. Then I'm going to pour my mixture into the sweet potatoes. And combine. An important step here is being sure not to over mix the sweet potatoes so they get really mushy. You want this dish to have some texture. Now that our potatoes are combined with our mix, we're gonna go ahead and pour this in a standard 9x12 catering pan. You can use a casserole dish if you're having dinner at home. I love to use these pans when I'm going to visit someone. That way I don't have to remember to bring the pan home. And just distribute this evenly across the pan. And we're gonna make our streusel topping. The key to a great streusel is ice cold butter cut up into small chunks. We're gonna use flour, pecans, brown sugar again. We're gonna gently combine that. And then we're gonna toss in our cold butter. And the key to making this great streusel is squeezing the butter into the streusel. So I'm kind of gently combining it. Streusel can be used for many different things. You can put it on muffins, breads, cakes, and it's gonna eat great on this sweet potato casserole. So our streusel, once it's complete, you'll have little bits and pieces of butter in there, which they'll melt in the oven, and that'll give you all of your flavor. Now I'm gonna pour this on top evenly across the sweet potato casserole. Then we're gonna bake this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Once our sweet potato casserole is out of the oven, our streusel turned golden brown on top. We're gonna just scoop some out onto a plate. And as you see, we have nice texture from the potatoes. You see how they're not beat up too much. You get a good sweetness from the vanilla, nice crunch from the pecans and the sugar on the streusel. Great dish. If you don't have time to cook this holiday season, pour yourself a great glass of wine and let us do the cooking. We're offering family sides this year for the holidays, and you can order through our website below. Saying sweet potatoes too much. Anyway. Now for cooking the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. After this, we're gonna prepare our mix. I like that, but I want to do it again.
Yes.
Yeah, it felt a little forced, in my opinion, just from my background in filming.
Yes.
It's very extensive. This is my second video. Like and subscribe below.